Hey, your viewers and viewers, my name is General Red Strategist and welcome back to another round of Reddit with myself and
Face
Phil.
palming again. Yes,
Face palming, Phil.
All things and all the stupidity of people online. We've done this before, and there was some very bad stuff from last time.
Yeah.
So now we're going to have a look at the some new stuff.
Indeed, yes we are.
And the first one was one that we've actually been talking about recently.
You want to take that away for us, Phil?
Which is all about the healthcare system, yes, as we know. Let's have a look
Indeed.
at what it is in the US.
Let's have a look at some American healthcare stories. Here we go.
I had an ankle fracture surgery cancelled this morning because he couldn't afford his deductible. This guy will never run or walk without pain again. He'll never work construction again, and he has insurance that he pays for, and he still can't afford his necessary surgery.
Yeah, that sucks. That's something that could fit in many Reddits, couldn't it? It could go in, well, that sucks. That could go in facepalm.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Why? Why is the healthcare system so dire over there?
It is just like, it's beholden basically to a lot of corporate interests, and it's just like, they need to freaking do something about it because it's ridiculous. It's like, it kind of makes a mockery of this whole idea of like the American dream, the idea that you can make it and that, just through sheer, work and all that,
bills
you're
are
fine.
extortionate.
Yeah. Doesn't matter how much work you do, because if you haven't got enough money, then, you're fucked basically in this system.
No, they're absolutely extraordinary. I've seen some of the prices of the bills, and they're really bad. So
thousands of dollars for just small things. It's crazy. Utterly awful.
Right.
But yes, God. Right, going to go into tabs again if it keeps doing that. She knew exactly what was happening, Phil.
Right.
Let's go over here. Oh, it's a video. Hold on. Is there any sound on this one? No, there isn't.
Don't need to. Okay, so there's bringing out
Bringing out a jewel or something? Oh, they're trying to distract you.
Oh, clever shop owner. And they're looking, and they were foiled. And like, no, not interested anymore.
You see, that's tricksy. That's probably how a lot of thieves like that try and get you. They try and get you distracted.
Yeah.
So then you're not paying attention to what they just asked you to do a moment ago. So it's like they pocket the thing.
And then they take it away. But she put her hand over it, so well done to the shopkeeper. And then they were like, as soon as they were foiled, they were like, no, not interested anymore. And she's looking like, what? No, she knew.
Yeah, people out there you just got to watch out for. Keep your wits about you. I told you before, haven't I, about when I was very young and I was a retail worker and about the chain scammer who once got me. Have I ever told you about that? When I was working at Booths. It's chain scammer. It's this exact thing where they basically like distract you and then they make you think you haven't given them the change, even though you just have.
That actually sounds familiar.
They're really clever in the way they do it because you think it'd be so obvious. Like, surely you remember that you gave him his change.
Yes.
But no, the way they distract you is they're so freaking smooth and professional the way they do it.
Unfortunately so.
Yeah, they just get you and then they fluster you.
Yeah. We've got a YouTuber now facing 20 years in prison after deliberately crashing a plane.
I think I've heard about this one.
Oh, it sounds familiar as well.
Yes. It's like when he jumped out, he barely just let it fall and let him try to get off the wreckage. Just here it is. Not that you're hearing much, it's just the wind.
Yeah, so what are you doing there?
It's just ridiculous though, because you thought, like, you jump out, of course they're going to know that plane is missing, the aviation authorities and things like that, and they're going to want to know, what happened to that plane, where's the wreckage, can we go and find it and investigate? Yeah. So I just think, how the fuck is this going to go any other way other
and
than
deliberately crashing it for views? Why? And
Yeah.
people so concerned with views and my Instagram followers,
it's
my
ridiculous.
TikTokers.
Some people just want to get famous so bad that they'll do the most stupidest shit.
And this is just awful. Yeah. So whoever shared this, well done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yikes, Phil. That's all it says. That's all the read of what this is. I was accused of plagiarism by two professors and were given a big long talk about how seriously it's taken. I was confused and crying by the end. Then they showed me the art they think I copied, and it was my own art from my own site that popped up in a Google image search, shaking my head.
The dumbest thing you got in trouble for in school.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, surely you can show them and say, look, no, this is actually my own.
Yeah, it's just a Google image search is.
If it's popping up in Google image search, I'm just curious if that means someone else has taken it and put it somewhere, and that's why they think it's plagiarised, because they don't realise it's yours and they think it's by another source.
Yeah, but surely you'll be able to explain it. You'll have the ability to explain it there as well.
It's more of an FML, that one.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's quite an FML one.
Indeed.
But that is quite an awful thing to be I wouldn't say it's the
Yeah.
dumbest thing you got in trouble for in school. I would say it's an awful thing you got in
Yeah.
trouble for.
But it could just be a misunderstanding and a miscommunication. So hopefully that got resolved.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm sure your professors weren't being nasty about it. I'm sure they were just genuinely concerned.
Well, they made her cry at the end, so...
Sounds like it, doesn't it?
So, a woman pulls the wrong way in a tug-of-war match.
No. What the heck?
Oh, bloody.
Okay, who's going to mess this up?
Oh,
So
okay.
they're pulling. Oh, they're being pulled. Oh God, what the heck's that woman doing?
Oh, she is? What is she doing?
She's going the wrong way.
Yeah, she's not
Just
quite got
screwed the team over.
She's not quite got the idea of how tug-of-war works.
No. Someone has never done that before.
Yeah. I believe, wasn't tug-of-war wasn't it an Olympic event back in the ancient
Probably
Greek,
was, yeah.
ancient Greek times?
May
yeah.
well have been. Well, yeah, that's a face palm. How do you not know what a tug of war is? Can you not see that all your teammates are pulling in one direction?
Oh, I just go in my own direction, mate.
Yeah, indeed.
Right.
Why is she taking pictures of people in a restaurant, though? That's a good question. What's going on here? Homegirl, leave him. Jonathan, that's my girlfriend. I just preached my first sermon. She recorded it and wanted me to watch what she recorded. Thanks.
Oh, right, I see what's going on here. He's taking a picture. Oh, he's just ignoring her because he's being on his phone.
Indeed.
No.
Yeah.
No, you're not getting the context. Stop making assumptions without you knowing what the context is.
Indeed, yeah. I know it's always a bit of a thing when you see people in restaurants on their phones, but you never know, there might be some reason to it, and if you're going to judge, just do it silently. Keep it to yourself, basically.
Yeah, and also
Yeah.
why are you taking pictures?
Indeed.
Explain
Don't
that
be,
one.
Putting stuff online and all that, because you never know what might happen. Just as well that the guy was actually online and saw that.
Yes, and sort it out. Well done.
Yeah. Indeed.
We've got an 11-year-old calls 911 to help mum from an abusive partner. Responding officer shoots the 11-year-old instead.
Is this another one I think I've heard of? I think I've seen that kid before, yes. Oh, this is so frigging just ridiculous. It's like one of those things of police being so trigger happy in the US where it's like, for fuck's sake, why did you shoot the 11-year-old? What? Why? What is the reasoning? What happened here that went so wrong?
Yeah, how did they
Yeah.
have a scroll? Let's have a look at the comments
Yeah.
and see what they say.
You just got to poor gets justice. If you have a problem, call the cops, then you have two problems.
Yeah.
Murray said the officer arrived at the home, had his gun drawn at the front door and asked those inside to come outside. Murray said her son was shot coming around the corner of a hallway into the living room.
Oh, right, so he's thought it might have been the abusive partner.
But once he came around the corner, he got shot. I can't guess why. The same cop that told him to come out of the house did, and he got shot. He kept asking, why did you shoot me? What did I do wrong? Yeah, but that's the thing though, like, as a police officer, you can only, as far as I'm aware, the procedure is you only shoot if you genuinely think, if you have genuine reason to suspect you are in danger at that moment. Like, someone coming around a corner is not, as far as I see it, grounds for shooting someone unless they come around with like a gun or something. So there's no reason for him to shoot the kid.
Yeah, that's awful.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, why would you do that? Indeed. What's the difference between a cop and a bullet? If a bullet kills someone, it's been fired. Unfortunately, with his family being in poverty and the police being the perpetrators of the shooting, it's extremely likely the officer involved facing immediate consequences.
There's always the thing sometimes with poor lad.
There's a lot of issues like this in America with police. Just the way they're trained is just so ridiculous. Like the way they're like trained, almost like they're in a war zone, and they just shoot first, ask questions later.
Well, I suppose it's because they have all these issues and then like school shootings and things like that.
Indeed, it's just crazy. It's ridiculous.
Right.
The fidget stick was bothersome. Okay.
Right. Okay.
What's the dumbest thing you've ever heard? I drive for Uber on the weekends, and one time a girl who was in her late 20s told me that I was making her uncomfortable. I haven't said a word the whole trip, so I asked how I could make the situation better. She said she didn't like how I kept playing with a fidget stick in the middle of the car. So a gear stick, in other words. I drive a manual. She told me that I didn't need to use that because her car didn't have that, and claimed to be a mechanic.
Oh yeah, big mechanic.
Someone clearly doesn't know the difference between manual and automatic.
Well, she's clearly never interacted with a manual car, or maybe she's only been in cars that have ever been automatic. But yes, manual cars exist, or stick shift as they're called in the US. So
yeah, someone needs a bit of education on how cars work.
No, you're not a mechanic, so.
Indeed, yes.
Telling Get a Real Job to Stephen King.
Oops, didn't mean to bring that up. Wow.
Biden is a disgrace to humankind, an embarrassment to the human race in every respect. Yes, but he's got a real job, not a podcast. Yeah, you're right. Millions of listeners stay on a podcast while you're watching porn in your mum's basement, yearning for days of people actually give a shit about your dumbass. Nice comeback, dipshit. Get a job, loser.
Wow. You always tell that someone is probably on the wrong side of it when they suddenly go all out like this.
Yes,
They just have a complete fucking meltdown over a, admittedly quite pointed, but nonetheless a bit of a joke. Or, either this person is just really insecure. Or
Dan, hello. Have you never heard of Stephen King?
Yeah,
He's one of the most famous authors of all time.
Yeah.
A classic horror.
Yeah, indeed.
So you need to learn.
He's taught English in schools. He's worked
Yeah.
in a laundromat, so he has had proper jobs. From my own knowledge of his life and all that.
So don't ever go against Stephen
Indeed.
King.
Also, I usually find that people who use that term, things like, you should get a proper job and things like that, usually are the sort of people who are very judgmental and
Yes.
just like, you just need to have, okay, what's a proper job then? What's your benchmark then?
Yeah, it's been very judgmental, isn't it?
Indeed, yeah. Not bolognese, that's not it.
Okay.
When can I go back to school?
Okay.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
another sound one.
Oh, hey, you never answered me about my car.
Right.
I have school tomorrow, so how do I get my car for tomorrow?
Well, your car is totaled.
What's what?
Your car is totaled.
Told?
Totaled. Wrecked.
So you can't.
Okay, so how do I get it here?
You don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't go to school tomorrow, is what you're telling me?
No, man.
Yes.
You want me to be honest with you? You're going to jail. You don't have a bond. You killed 2 people tonight. I don't think you understand that.
Okay.
You do not have a bond. You are not getting out of jail.
Plot twist.
Oh
The
dear.
car is property of East Peoria Police Department because it's a crime scene. It killed 2 people tonight. You are clueless with that, clearly. I've already explained this to you. You're going to jail for reckless homicide tonight. You're going to jail for aggravated DUI for killing 2 people. That's what's going on.
That is
so
what-
no, you're
that
not
is-
going to school tomorrow. You're not getting your car out of impound.
Can I get a Tuesday for my night?
You're not
Oh
going
my
to.
God.
He's going to
You
jail.
just hear what I just told you.
You said I'm not going tomorrow. I'm talking about Tuesday.
She's
Did
not
you hear what I
stupid. She's
said?
playing
That
I'm
you-
going to
dumb.
jail tomorrow.
You're going to jail when we're down here.
Yes.
Did you understand what I told that you killed 2 people tonight?
Yeah, so I'm just wondering when I can go to school.
Okay.
Is she
In-
high? What's going on here?
Well, she's been arrested for a DUI.
Yeah,
So.
there she is. There's the mugshot.
Well. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
14-year prison sentence for a DUI crash.
Oh, driving under influence. So yeah, she's drunk.
Yeah,
Something
that's
basically.
what happened here. Oh my god,
Yeah.
what was that? Well, I mean, you can go to school inside the jail.
Yeah, go to the prison
Yeah.
educational
Your
facility.
own body camera being completely careless about killing 2 people tonight. You could care less. That's sad and pathetic and horrible all at the same time.
Can you say that?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
I don't care.
What?
Okay, so
Oh my
Oh,
god.
she's still going back to
Jesus.
school. You're going to jail for fuck's sake. 14
Wow.
years as well.
Yeah, someone is
Fine,
completely inebriated and just
Doesn't understand
yeah.
anything.
Well, that's more than a facepalm. That I think that's just like a good god kind of moment.
Just pay your student loan,
Yeah.
okay?
All right.
My boomer boss today was talking about how she worked her ass off to graduate college with no debt. I asked her how much tuition was. She said $750 a semester.
I'm assuming your tuition fees are probably much higher.
much higher, yes.
Yes. Yeah, that's people of a certain generation sometimes being a bit out of touch and
Yeah,
not.
because back in their time it was a lot less of
Yeah.
things
Like
like
back in our
that.
parents' time, technically
Yeah.
university tuition was free at one
Yeah.
time. Yeah,
Wasn't it?
indeed. Yeah, that's unfortunate. And then we get told, we don't work hard enough and all that.
Yeah,
Doesn't
we
matter
get
how hard we
worse.
work. If my wages at my job aren't high enough, it don't matter how hard I work. Basically, no lights, no sirens. New York cop tries to run most motorcyclists off the road.
Right.
Good Lord.
388717 388717
Right. Oh, what's he doing, this cop car?
Yeah, it's a bit dangerous.
Yeah.
17 is this license plate of this cop, quote unquote. Look at this guy.
He is trying to cut off motos.
Yeah, this is dangerous.
Oh my god, he's trying to
Can you not
kill
look?
him.
Yeah. Surely he should have his sirens and things on and his lights, everything.
New York City. We're here
Oh my
to help.
god!
But if this
Did you
is
see
an
that?
emergency, please hang up and dial 911.
Oh, did the motorbike come off the intersection
Looks
now?
like it, yeah.
What is he doing?
I know, that is someone who's
What is this
Yeah.
cop playing at?
dangerous driving that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just weird that needs investigating,
Why is the
definitely.
cop doing that? That could
Yeah.
also go into idiots in cars.
Yeah, idiots in
Yeah.
cars as well, indeed. Yep.
Right.
Is why oversight of police is such a necessary thing in any democratic country.
Right, Patriot Front struggling with the difference between left and right in their leaked
Ooh.
training video.
So this is basically some like far right extremist militant organisation.
So let's
This
see what's
is.
going on here.
I can't even tell. Like. I think it was at the start there. They were marching slightly out of step.
Yeah. Oh. Every time you're saying left, it looks like their right leg is going up. Oh dear, yeah, it's just not quite flowing on.
Yep. Not a good look for these far right organisations in the US that are so insistent that they're the ones in the right.
Yeah, exactly.
Indeed. Can't even get that right. Two families fighting over who gets to take a picture in front of the Disney garden first. Oh my god.
Oh no, what's this?
Just take your time, please.
Oh! Well, that's getting a bit more violent than I thought it would be.
Some people they get so.
Oh my god!
Jesus. Yeah, this is where we need security.
Yeah. They're beating each other up
Yeah.
because they want the picture in front of there, and it's not good for the kids to see either.
No, it's not.
Wow. That's pretty pathetic, that.
I know, it is pathetic. Okay, it looks like security's arrived.
Yeah, thank God for that.
Yeah.
Are you recording?
Yep, she recording all right.
Oh dear.
That is just so pathetic, though, isn't it? Like, just take your turn.
Yeah, you can take it too. You don't have to
No.
fight over. Oh.
I mean, I can understand if you're a bit frustrated if one of them was like taking freaking ages, but
Yeah.
there's no need to just
No.
do that. It's ridiculous. You're in a family freaking
Yeah, exactly.
site. Good lord. Right.
Just wow.
Just wow. Okay, what have we got?
Double up. A child just rang my doorbell. Folks, you do not ring doorbells in 2023. My 6 was loaded. Keep your kids away. So you're willing to shoot someone just because they rang your doorbell? Stand your ground isn't meant for that, and the way you're nearly threatening anyone,
Yeah.
specifically kids, is disgusting. And why some people shouldn't have guns. I'm not fucking around.
Wow. You see, this is another problem in America. People who just are fucking unstable and should not
Willy-nilly
have
have
guns.
guns. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, they're just ringing your doorbell. They're not. There's nothing threatening about that.
Yeah, that's not threatening. What's going on there?
It's like some people they just have this weird mentality
Well,
of
if you've
like,
got issues
oh, you're
with-
on my property, get the gun out, bang.
If you've got issues with security, get
Yeah.
one of those like what is it, ring doorbells?
Yeah, or like a camera or something.
Yeah, so you can see who's coming up.
Indeed. God, it's just like,
Do you realise how long you've been in jail for killing a kid?
yeah. And what do you mean you don't ring doorbells in 2020? Delivery people,
Yeah.
postal people who might need to give you a package, people who,
I'll
neighbours, heaven forbid, who might need
I'll tell you
help.
something. I've got a package for this guy. My fist in his
I know.
fucking face.
This is someone who
Yeah.
just needs a slap round the ears
Big
and tell
time.
him, what the fuck are you talking
Big
about?
time.
What planet are you on?
Oh, Andrew, what's next?
Jesus. Road raging racist rams, nice alliteration, into wall on freeway.
Okay.
Okay. Oh,
Spoiler.
okay. Oh god, right, there's going to be some strong language here, possibly.
Yeah,
Let's
we're gonna
take the
have to blur
sound
that-
off
we're
and,
gonna have to blur that out. You're gonna
yeah.
have to.
Indeed. Oh, and is he rammed?
Oh
Yep,
yeah, there
there's
he
the
is.
ram.
Yeah.
Jesus, yeah, some people are just unstable. They really
Yeah.
are.
Why be racist? Come on.
I know. It's
Let's
just
be,
like,
we need to be exclusive in this world
Yeah.
of society.
indeed, inclusive, yeah. Inclusivity.
Right. What have we got
Yeah.
next? We've got bartender is disrespected for not paying a woman's drink tab.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll just apologise again for the fact that there were slurs on that one. I shouldn't
Yeah.
really put the sound on. I should have known really where that was going.
Well, you
I
might be able
apologise.
to blur it out.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, did you?
You'll pay for it, hopefully. Are you not going to buy him a drink? Come on. I know you can put me off, right?
Oh God.
I paid for it. So.
Yeah.
She's literally like so hot. And she
Working on it.
thinks she's head. Come on.
Working on it.
You're gonna be boring.
Look back at it.
Oh. Come on, you're working a bar.
I'm
Bar. Can you shove your number then?
no, well, I will go for it, unfortunately, so.
I'll have your number then.
Oh my God, just stop.
No, it's just
It's
stop.
people with
It's-
too much drink.
They're not interested in him at all. They're just doing it because they want to get him to pay for free stuff.
Yeah.
Drinks and then,
You've never paid for anyone's drink before.
What? He just said he has a girlfriend.
They're trying to pressure him into just doing something.
Yeah, just trying to get him to. Do you what? He would get fired for that.
I know he would, yeah. It's just like, what do you. God, some people, though, just the lengths they'll go to try and get free stuff out of you is just crazy. Good Lord.
Yeah, ridiculous.
No, indeed. Right. Anyone remember this? Oh, God. This looks. Look at with slice of ham in the face.
Oh, yes, I remember this. This was the scenario where their parents faked saying that she had some debilitating disease that caused issues to her face, but all to find out it was just a bit of ham on her face. Yeah, which they cut eye holes and a mouth hole in.
Jeez.
Yeah. So
Do people not recognise something's a bit weird going on there?
Yeah.
It's a very straight-edged rash or something.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. It's supposed to be like, are you trying to imitate like a burn or something? Is that what they're trying to do?
Yeah, something like that all over the face.
Good God. It's just like silly, isn't it?
Right. So thinking you're the victim when you film yourself and your friends breaking into people's homes.
Wow.
So, TikTok who entered strangers' homes defends videos amid calls for his arrest. Exclusive, I'm a black male doing these things, and that's why there's such an uproar on the internet.
No, it's because you're entering strangers' homes without their permission.
Yeah, exactly.
God, like, how can people be so dumb? There's got to be he's just surely got to be trying to save face there. There's no way he could be that stupid. It's just ridiculous. Like, oh my God, some people. What's wrong with people?
What is wrong with people? That's good. That's a good question.
Indeed.
Right, I think we'll do a couple more, shall we?
Okay. Business owner follows thief home on bus. So.
Okay.
Hello.
Just came into erotic and stole from my store.
Wow.
Okay.
Stole from my store. Okay, stop. Don't touch. And we're gonna follow her to her house because she's gonna pay for it there, right? Yeah. Okay.
Look at that face. Yeah.
So enjoy the ride, and we'll let you know where she lives. Let's play a game called Look in the Thief's Purse. So let's see what she has.
Oh my God.
Oh, she also took a skirt, Justin. Did you see that? What? Yeah. You raggedy bitch. You're looking at me like I'm crazy and you stole.
Yeah, what is with that face that she's got? If you've done the stolen.
Just trying to get sympathy.
You've done
from small businesses, okay?
Yeah.
What was that at the end there?
It was just sort of like the TikTok thing.
Oh, I like the selfie there at the end. I mean, that's one way to deal with thieves, though. It's one of those things of, I would sort of advise caution, about following someone who's technically stolen something, because you have no idea what they might have in their bag, like in terms of a weapon or something.
Yes, you've got to think of that, haven't you?
Yeah, you should probably really leave it to the police, though fortunately no harm done in this instance, that the person got arrested.
Got other people in the bus around her.
Indeed,
Okay.
yeah.
Right, our final one,
Last
which
one.
is a bike Karen was right after all. She has shown proof she paid for that bike.
Does she now?
Right.
Let's have a look. Right. Okay, so.
So receipt 0. Oh, is it a different? No, it's the same
Yeah.
receipt, and there's the same ID that's been
Yeah.
circled.
Okay, hang on, let me just look in case someone's explaining. Yeah, keep your receipts. So that DC, you won't get charged if you don't return the bike. Things right. I'm not sure I understand what's going on. Looking at it, so that's a receipt for like a public municipal bike, one of those
I think
things.
it is, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so basically, he had the receipt, and she claims it was hers.
I think it might be something along those lines. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm not really getting it very well from the way the pictures are structured here, so unless I'm just being dumb, in which case I'm sure someone can explain for me in the comments what's going on with this last one. So I'm assuming I've figured that out correctly. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, we'll see what the comments say.
Indeed. All right, well, that was another Reddit round of reactions. Do you like my alliteration there, Phil?
I do. I certainly
Yes.
do. That was interesting. That was really interesting to see these facepalm moments.
Yeah.
And some people being dumb as always.
I know.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Indeed. Well, hope you enjoyed watching us react to that, ladies and gentlemen, but we're going to sign off now. Based on the links down below, along with the link to my propagandist channel for anyone interested. And if you enjoyed it, like us, of course, always appreciated. But other than that, we're signing off.
Bye-bye.
Everybody.
Back to that. He was the Panther Shrekker. Shit. He was Someone shooting from the side? No, we're alright. This was one of our friends, that's who it was. Down. Crap. Just got to keep providing some fire support from up here. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. Down on the parliamentary floor. Right. Those benches surely wouldn't offer much protection, but... God, they're all coming. Tons of them. Maybe grenade them from up here a bit. Shoot. Have another of those. There you go.